Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode. Today we're gonna go over the Q&A questions that we collected from Facebook. And also, before we do that, I wanted to give a shout out to the 3 comments from the Chewbacca roar tutorial and also a couple of other winners from previous challenges. The winner of the comments for the Chewbacca roar were Kira Ravens. Haha, love this. I'd say my fave time to practice my Wookiee roar is whenever I'm frustrated because I keep failing to do something, like produce a convincing Wookiee roar. Like, that's just beautiful. So, second comment that wins the prize is my favorite place to do a Chewbacca roar is when I'm losing a game, so they let the Wookiee win. I mean, you just have to applaud the cleverness of that. Okay? And Jolise says, I always do the Wookiee roar to my friend, and then they talk back with the Yoda voice. Impressive. I mean, that's just like, ingenuity is strong there. So, to all of you guys, you will get a signed photo of whoever this guy is. Okay? A couple weeks back, we did a challenge where we encouraged people to sign up and follow Emilia Clarke's sameu.org foundation. And while we didn't quite reach the threshold, I wanted to send a couple of photos to the following people who were randomly chosen. So that would be Tom Cullen 84 and Steffi's Fantasy. And congrats guys. So congratulations guys. You also get a photo. Seriously, who is this guy? Okay, so that's it. And now it's time. So next up is Q&A questions. Yay. Okay, first up is Joanna asks, how did you get to part of Chewbacca? What did the casting process look like for you? But basically it was the Finnish Basketball Association calls me and says, are you interested? There's a big budget Hollywood film looking for a guy your size and with blue eyes. Are you interested? And I said, yeah. I mean, I said yes immediately, sent my photos, went and shot this video casting tape in my old high school gym where I stripped down to my shorts and played a caveman. And after about 4 months of going to London and for casting sessions, I was cast, so that's how I got the job. And I just wanted to add to that the process itself, it was long. It was like 5 months of waiting and sleepless nights. You just think about every night. You think, oh, am I tall enough? Do I have what it takes to be that character? And you just you overthink it so much. You got so much time to just wait around, and but luckily in the end I got the part. Julia asks, did you and Adam ever talk about what Chewie and Ben's relationship was before Kylo was manipulated by Snoke? If not, what do you imagine that relationship looked like? I imagine we actually did not talk about that, and I suspect the reason to that is there never really was a point, because apart from Chewie shooting Kylo after the lightsaber stabbing, which is very horrible, and Kylo shouldn't have done that. It's cool. It's a cool backstory, but was it relevant to the story of the movies? I don't think so, but it's very cool to think that they had a history together. I mean, they knew each other, and I guess it was, up until the point where Ben went to Luke Skywalker for training. I guess they were pretty close, must have been. But yeah, I guess we never saw that in the film, so it would be interesting to find out more of what happened there. Next up we have Lucy. If you could have anything from any of the films, lightsaber, costume, prop, etc., past and present, what would it be and why? Well, definitely, I would want to have, for my own, the original Millennium Falcon, which is about the size of a big door, and it's so intricate, full of detail. They shot that stuff, hung it from whatever rigs they had back in the 70s, and it was just amazing. There are little Easter eggs hidden on that model. I've seen the model, it's great, it's beautiful, and that's the one I would choose. But I think it's much safer where it is now, and I wouldn't want to keep it for too long. But yeah, I'm glad it is hidden safely where it is now, because that thing's precious. Okay. So next question, Lydia asks, hi Jonas, question for you. First of all, I absolutely love The Rise of Skywalker. It's my new favorite film. Excellent choice. My question is, were there any fun times on set with cast, and were there any pranks on set? There were lots of fun times. Everyone enjoyed working on this film. We laughed whenever there was, whenever someone made a mistake, or, there was some fluke happening. JJ used to say to us, whenever the shot was done, like we would get a take, and he used to say, great, let's do one more. Meaning that, it might not have been so great. Yeah, one time we were shooting in Jordan, and I had this very simple walk across the frame, and that's it. Very simple shot. And so we shot that shot. I walked across the frame, and JJ says, cut, moving on. And I walked up to JJ and said, JJ, should we get one more just so we have it? He lost it. He laughed so much. It was fun. But as far as pranks, I don't think there were many pranks, because at least for me, because when I get into the suit, I'm very careful with what I do and do not do in the suit, and plus it's very taxing, so it gets very hot very easily. So I'm basically in energy conservation mode every day when I'm on set, and anybody who's worked a suit will tell you that it's a lot of hard work. There weren't too many pranks on set, and I think that's okay, What was your favorite part in the movie of Rise of Skywalker as Chewbacca? I think one of my favorites was the chess scene. We shot that chess scene, and there was just like a good atmosphere. We knew that was going to be offering some laughs in the movie. I loved working against, John and Oscar, and trying to, make that scene funny. That was a good, memorable scene for me. What else? And also when we were driving in the desert, making our escape in those little dinghies, and that was fun because we could interact. We could, feel like we were on an adventure together. If they could have a series that showed more of Chewie's homeworld of Kashyyyk, sorry for the spelling, would you be willing to play Chewie's part? First of all, your spelling is on point. I believe it is Kashyyyk with 3 Y's. And I think it's pronounced Kashyyyk. I believe it is Kashyyyk with 3 Y's. Would you be willing to play Chewie's part? Of course I would. I would love to play Chewie's part, and I would love to go to Kashyyyk. Although I think in Return of the Jedi, I believe it was supposed to be Wookiees, and because they couldn't find enough tall people, it was turned to be Ewoks instead. But I think nowadays it would be much easier to find with social media and internet. So yeah, all for it. Etienne asks, if you had one pitch and cast and director to make a comedy in the near future, because it'd be cool that you don't stay Chewie only. Outside Star Wars, obviously. I believe he wants to ask if I could make a comedy with either being a director or part of the cast. Well, I'm not gonna say no to this. I'd love to make a comedy. I believe my talents are best suited for comedy, and I would love to be a part of that. Whether acting or directing, I couldn't say no, to tell you the truth. Great question. So, next one. Moss, Stefan, Shrivich. Okay, I'm just gonna say Moss. How do you feel getting to work with all these amazing actors? I'm very grateful. I mean, they are the best of the best. Every day they showed me what it means to really excel at your craft. They can change their accents, they can change their, demeanors, and really, I mean, I was in awe. Like when John was working, I was looking at him, just being in awe of the craftsmanship that he showed every day. So yeah, shout out to you, John. Now that you're in Star Wars family, are there any other franchises that you would love to be a part of? Absolutely. I would love to be in a genre film, or I think any kind of otherworldly film or setting would suit me well, as far as my physicality goes. Yeah, I'd love to try my feet in other franchises for sure. Okay, what do we got next? Nicholas Schultz, would you be interested in seeing Solo Star Wars Story turn into a TV series? And who's your favorite basketball team in the NBA? Okay, well, I would love to see Solo turn into a TV series. I hope it happens. I'm gonna be first to be on board. Before they even announce it, I'm gonna be knocking behind the door. Hey, can I be in this? No, but yeah, I'd love to see it. It was left in such a good, exciting turn. You just never know what happens with these things, but I hope someday we'll get to see that. And what's your favorite basketball team in the NBA? Chicago Bulls, because Lauri Markkanen. Yeah, my buddy Markkanen plays in the Chicago Bulls. Love to see him play. Love the guy. He's a great dude. Yeah, they're definitely my favorite right now. All right, well, that was it for the Q&A. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, if you liked this video, if you enjoyed the content, press that like button and subscribe if you haven't already by pressing the subscribe button and also hitting the bell to get all the notifications whenever there's new content. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I will see you next time. Yono out. Yo know it.